What's up, Stripe Nation? Blake Alberts here, B&B Lawn Care. Don't make a comment about the flip-flops, okay? We just had dinner here, and I was talking about this device with Natalie, and we have it in the car. I wanted to show you guys it real quick. And they also had this funky little landscape bed here. So we're gonna make 2 videos in one, showing off this Mosier device, and also how to quote weird-looking mulch jobs. You could also, in rock too, same kind of principle. So when I say weird, it could be weird shapes or weird thing within the landscaping, right? So you have these pillars here. So it's gonna take up mulch, right? You're not gonna be mulching over those areas. What I would do is like in this instance, I would just measure out the rectangle bed and buy the mulch. And maybe you're not gonna use it, you're gonna have a little bit left over, which isn't a bad thing. Always account for 10 to 15% more product than you're actually using. Mulch would be this example, buy 10% more mulch than you think you're gonna need. So you see the green light, you're gonna place it there, and then you're just gonna continue walking. Again, don't make a comment about the flip-flops, man. I love flip-flops when we're not working. So you can just continue on and it's gonna track as you go. I would probably stop at this point, let it do its thing. It captures that point, recognizing, and then just continue on. For the example, we'll try this. So here we are. What this will do is it'll give you your square footage, okay? It's got all kinds of fancy like 3D things on it or whatever, but the square footage, right? So the area is 45 square feet. And then you're gonna have to do the math to do how many yards you're gonna need. But I wanted to show you that product, that's number one. But what do you do about funky landscaping? Come over here a little bit. Bushes is another thing. Well, one, you're gonna upsell and you're gonna have them trim the bushes and you're gonna charge for that, right? Pull the weeds. But I would even call this funky landscaping, right? Because even if we measure out this bed, let's say it's 2 yards of mulch, right? Even if it's 1.5 yards, a yard and 7.5, I would buy 2, well, for this, since this bush is so big, you're probably good to be accurate, but what I would do typically is do 2 yards of mulch, get a little bit extra, because you never know, you throw it in some trees, you never know where you're gonna need it. But even if this bush seems to be taking up a lot of space, you're gonna throw mulch underneath of it, so you're still gonna be using the product. Like those cement things or whatever was in there, just act like they're not there, buy mulch to cover it. Because I've been doing this for 16 years. I've had a million jobs where we underbid the mulch. And you don't want to be in that scenario. Even if you go back to the customer and say, hey, I bid you accidentally 2 yards too much, we didn't use that much, give them a discount at the end of the deal. Give them some money back. That is a lot better than going back and trying to say, hey, we didn't order enough mulch. We never do that. If I underbid, I pay for it out of my own pocket. And I've probably done that up to 3 or 4 yards of mulch before. That's just the reality of business, because my reputation means more. People are gonna be like, your reputation, you're wearing shorts and flippies? Yeah, hey man. But my reputation means more than trying to be like, hey, actually, I made a mistake. You owe me another $120. You know, if I made the mistake and I didn't make that clear, I take responsibility for that. So that's my little, what else I got in here? Oh, this is a great example, Natalie. Come over here. This little thing. So this is in the middle of a mulch bed. On this one, I just measure around it since it's not in the center. But if it was in the center, I would just measure the bed like it's not even there and just get a little bit of extra mulch. that's what we got. Man, this property, let's go through real quick. What would I do if I got a call from this property today? We want a quote for mowing and landscaping. That's like what people say. And it's an open book. First off, all the shrubs are way overgrown. These beds need to be weeded. The beds need to be re-edged. They need mulch. This lawn needs to be cut. This lawn needs fertilizer. They've got some trash here. This is a great call to have because the landscaping is rough, needs work. The grass has weeds in it, needs work. It's long, it's overgrown. These are properties that you want. So be sure to read up on, let's say you're new in the business. I didn't know that you can get a call for landscaping. Just give them a quote for re-edging. Say, hey, here's the quote that you wanted for just mowing and mulch. Here's my suggestion. I suggest that we re-edge the beds, that we pull the weeds, that we trim the shrubs, then we lay new mulch on. I think that this yard needs to be cut. It needs to be on a weekly maintenance, and then we need to get onto a 6-step fertilizer program. Here's the prices. I'm telling you, look at the bank next door. It's beautiful grass. I'm telling you, 9 times out of 10, people will take your suggestions, and you're going to be making way more money by offering 2 separate quotes like that. Give them what they asked for, and then give them what they want. And they'll take what they... No. Give them what they want, and then give them the quote of what they need. They'll always take the ones they need because, look, this is a business. They've got customers coming in here, and I'm not going to lie. It looks rough. It doesn't look great here. So there's money to be made. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be nice to me in the comments. Be nice. I know people don't like the flops, but I love them. They're super comfortable when we're chilling out here at dinner. Peace out, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.